All right. Manole Madness again. See, she's gonna go quiet.
Yeah.
Now we got everybody. Now I gotta keep my hand out of the. Huh?
Not everybody.
How can we fit
Well,
everybody in the
look
four
what he
car?
made me do. What?
We're missing
Now
two
it's-
members of our immediate family.
Yeah.
No, you're missing.
We can't fit them all.
All the chickens,
Yeah.
all the bugs.
Our cat. Nina is naughty.
No, she's not.
She's naughty.
What is this?
No.
Yeah.
So
She's a babe.
we have Jay back and we have the brat. This one. This is the brat right here. See? So, how's your days been, Caitlin?
How's your day?
Put me on the spot here, huh?
Yeah.
Um,
No rehearsing. It's raw and real. That's what we do.
Was it fun?
I don't know.
What'd you do?
Made trouble with the brats, the house.
Hey, the house we just came from, that's the one that's Kaipo's best friend. That's the grandma's house.
Oh, the one that owns the Palakai Market now?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, one of Kaipo's friends
Yeah,
bought on the Palakai Market.
The son's gonna inherit Palakai Market,
Oh.
and at the graduation,
There's somebody in front of him too.
he said that everyone would have free chicken for a while.
No, this is what's the son's name?
We're going at 25 miles an hour.
Is there a bus?
Oh.
But there were military.
And it's okay.
Like,
So what was the son's name? The grandson's name?
Oh.
That's his best friend. He graduated with Kaipo.
Mhm.
It's the one that I think they went to prom together too.
does he have a blue
Yeah.
truck? Is his name Hayden?
No, I know it's not Hayden.
Like the mango?
But that's the house we just came from.
Ooh, I sound like don't do that.
Okay, so talk about
Alright.
something.
Let's go.
We're in traffic. It's good to talk.
About what?
So he wants to talk about you.
Me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
What about?
he wants to talk about you.
What about?
Oh, you know, he was saying, Caitlin, he was saying a
You
lot.
talking shit again?
He was
Huh?
saying a lot.
Well, I don't know
Yeah.
why I keep getting set up like that.
Because you were saying a
That's all she's
lot,
getting her
like,
sleep on.
you know, like you're
Wow.
gonna scrap. Like,
What?
you're on video though.
Was it me? Was
Yeah,
it me?
video evidence.
It was AI.
Oh,
It's
Yeah.
AI. It's all AI. CGI.
number
You know?
one rule of doing crime: don't leave witnesses.
You see?
No evidence.
You see?
What?
Oh well.
She said no witnesses. You see where her mind goes?
See?
Lucky.
So, what have you been doing since the
And
last
maybe we can
time?
have her. Maybe we can have her input
Watching
about-
the kids, making
about
sure nothing
what
bad
we
happens.
talked about earlier.
Okay, so on the way here, Caitlin, we were talking
Caitlin, you gotta
about
pay attention because mom is saying something to you.
shit, ADHD.
Focus.
So-
Focus.
So we were talking about the divorce between me and your
Oh
dad,
my
and
God.
how
We're in a funeral procession over here.
it's okay.
Wait, you told me to focus. Go ahead. Go
Yeah, see? We're talking about how people can get divorced and think about the children and not be like, you know, like rawr to each other and
Mhm.
use the kids against each other and stuff
Mhm.
like that. So,
For the kids against the parents.
yeah. So I was talking about, you know, how it affected. Oh, there's like, there's
Yeah,
military
like-
trucks up ahead.
We're gonna be here a while.
There's like 1, 2, maybe 3 or 4. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
see it right there.
There's at least 3 that I
Maybe
can
you
see.
shouldn't cut it.
After
So
for-
it's a long
after the
way
left
to
turn,
pass
you can-
all these
you can-
cars.
Look to overtake because you got about a
There's a regular
quarter
car
mile to
in
half a
front of
mile.
this.
I wouldn't go in front of them. They're military.
Oh, yes.
But
Oh, yeah.
no, but it's
Yeah,
a
my
long stretch is what I'm saying. It's not overtaking.
We're not on
one car.
military land. We're on Kanaka
Are
land.
you listening to what I'm
Yes.
saying?
I get you.
I'm saying it's not just one car to overtake. Okay. So, no, it's because
Okay, go.
he's impatient. Okay. So now we got my perspective, we got Dad's perspective, we got Dee's perspective on what he sees. So now on the divorce
Oh, right,
and how
right,
it
right.
affects like
Right. I got it.
and how you guys we're not using you guys against each other and all that kind of stuff. So what's your perspective on things?
Or how did the divorce affect?
I see it right there.
I went from A's to D's.
What do you mean A's to D's? You went
A's?
from A's to D's because of your paralysis
No.
issue.
Okay, here we
It
go.
started the beginning of the divorce, and then it just.
I just need a line of sight
down.
right there. Shit.
Okay, so
There's a line. Ah, man, there's a whole line over there.
okay, so
So?
talk about like what you were going through, like what it means to you that your dad and I are not fighting with each other, and I'm not telling you your dad is not good and all that kind of stuff. Your dad's not saying.
Or tell us how you felt when you were getting the divorce.
Keegan said he'd never talk to mom again.
Huh?
Keegan said that because of the divorce, and he felt that you were ripping the family apart for some reason, that he was never going to talk to you or dad again. Then I smacked him one across the head, and I said that it's not about us, it's about them.
No,
So get your head out of your ass.
It's only one.
And then he was like, "Oh."
Oh, the guy bringing his mirror.
He felt
This guy should move to this.
he felt like until then in his world everything was perfect, which it wasn't. You couldn't see shit, but he felt that everything was perfect, and then the divorce happened, and then his entire world crumbled in front of him, and he was like, you know what, it's your fault, it's your fault, it's your fault. And I was just there like,
But I talked to both of you guys.
yeah, I know, that's why he's stupid. He just did it because he was still in that, even though he was already an adult, he was in that phase where it's not a phase, Mom.
But you guys, when I talked to you guys, that means you lied to me.
Who?
You and Keegan.
I didn't. I'm fine with it.
Now you
I'm fine with it. I told you to put yourself first. You put me and Keegan first our whole lives.
Did you appreciate that?
I told her, you want to go out there and be a hoe, you be a hoe.
What?
You want to go out there and do
That's not what I
reckless things, I will be there for you.
That's not what I did. That's,
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. You have your life back. You get to go out and do things that make you happy. If that is your situation with dad, you're not happy. You want to find someone else. Do it. That's your right. You want to go to school again. Do it. That's your right. I never told you you can't divorce dad, you can't do this, you can't do that, because if I was in that situation, and I was in a situation like you guys were, I would want someone to tell me myself first. And I talked to him about that. Because
Thank you guys.
he had finally gotten close to dad in those years, and it felt like he felt like he had to take turns. He had to take sides because that's what everyone was telling him.
who was telling you that?
It was just
You okay?
he felt like he had to choose either mom or dad, and I told him that's not how it works. You have both parents. It's just that they're away from each other now.
Right, because I never told you guys you had to choose.
I know, and he knew that, but
I never told him that either.
I think it was,
Obviously, he didn't know that. If
I
that's what
think
he
it
was
was
thinking.
more not you guys told him that, but I think it was one because everyone, whenever you think about a divorce, is whose side are you on? And the other one was it was just people joking with him, like whose side are you on now? But for Keegan, it felt personal, so he felt like he had to choose a side. But after he saw you being happy and he saw everyone being happy again, he realized that he didn't have to take a side. And I talked to him a lot about it. That it doesn't mean that we're not a family anymore. It's just that different things are different now. And then when we went to that court thing where they talked to us about
the kids first.
yeah. He asked me how that went, and I told him all the stories of the kids from there, saying, yeah, my mom or my dad tried to get me and my little brother to tell the court that my mom was abusive, or all those
Who's
things.
that?
The other kids from the Kids First
Oh.
program.
Oh,
Where
so you guys was in one room with other kids?
I was.
They take the kids separate. Remember the
Yeah.
courtroom I told you that we went to, and that's where Romeo had to go to.
Yeah.
They take the kids separate.
But
And then
the
they talk
kids
to
are
the
with
kids.
other kids.
Yeah, all the
And
divorce.
so you guys got to hear how other kids was.
Dealing with the divorce, what happened
Yeah.
to their family.
And that's where they also tell them, if they are being abused, it's a safe place to say and which
Right,
parent
right,
is
right.
abusing you.
Oh,
it's like
so they got all the
confidentiality.
kids in the room.
Yeah.
All the people that whatever day the parents, and usually it's like one or the other. They usually don't have the parents there on the same day
Right.
because of that conflict issue. And so they take the kids and stuff. And I think they don't require the kids doing it twice. It's just one parent or the other has to bring them.
No, I think they do it. The kids, there was one of the kids that was the second time they were there.
Oh yeah, maybe they have to come with both. But we sat there and we heard parents arguing about the other side. Like not arguing, but
I was the only.
talking
I
to
don't
other
remember
people.
going through that.
Put it through perspective like this. I was the only kid who said, "Oh, my parents are still friends," and everyone else went, "Your parents aren't trying to kill each other."
So in that experience, okay, that's a good insight right there. So in your experience going through Kids First, did you see that you guys were unique?
That's what I talked to Keegan when I got home. I told him everything. So this kid has this experience and this experience. Do we have that? No. Is mom telling us that dad's a bastard? No. Is dad telling us that mom's a bitch? No. Are they actively trying to get us against each other? No.
But that
Those
was
kind
like
of
a theme.
questions.
That was like a running theme with most of the kids in there.
It was my dad pulled me out of my school and my friends so that I could never see my mom again. He took me on a road trip.
Just
He
like
told me
that
it was a road
other
trip,
family
and then
that
he
we
Yeah.
went to.
we went to California, and then the court made him bring me back.
So you guys got to hear firsthand from other kids
Yes.
how the parents
Fucked up.
were being dysfunctional in their relationship with each
Yes.
other.
And
Wow.
taking it out on the kids.
So you guys got to see it firsthand.
There was the youngest.
So that allowed you to appreciate more
yeah.
the love that
The-
your dad and
The
your mom
youngest
have with
kid I
you.
saw there was,
Yeah.
I think, 9, and he didn't
Well,
understand.
That must be. I was gonna say that must be like a different perspective to how old you are.
He just
Right.
Your maturity.
he just said that dad moved out. He doesn't talk to us unless it's to say that mom's a horrible person, and mom says that we still have to love dad, and that dad's just angry right now, and that dad keeps saying that if I don't choose him, we're never gonna see him again.
Wow. And some of them, I know Kayla, when she came out, she said it was about like cheating on each
Yeah.
other. And so some of the kids says, my daddy has 2 girlfriends.
There was a couple of them where it was, because they asked pointed questions. Why did your parents get divorced? Do you know why?
Oh yeah?
My dad brought a girlfriend home, and they wrestled in my mom's bed, and then my mom found them.
Wrestled in mom's
Wrestled
bed.
in mom's bed.
And mom found them. Okay.
Or
then.
it was
Some Maury stuff.
the other way around, vice versa, or
So did they ask you guys questions, or did they give you, or both? Did they give
They
you
asked.
open?
they ask things like, how does this make you feel, or do you feel like obligated that you have to go to one parent
Hmm.
rather than the other? Or
Was there any kid in there that said they were abused?
yes.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
And so what happens?
I win.
It was
Bruh.
a girl and a boy that were
Finish the
both
call.
siblings, younger boy and older girl.
Uh-huh.
They said that dad gets angry when they love mom, and because they love mom,
Oh, yeah.
sometimes dad gets
Wave, everybody.
Oh,
Oh,
these are the prisoners.
oh,
These are the prisoners that get to.
yes, sir. All right.
but they said that sometimes their dad
we say,
Started something.
yeah, so for me, whenever I see the inmates work, sorry, baby, whenever I see the inmates working on the side of the road, clearing up the grass and stuff like that on the side of the highways and stuff, I always beat my horn, open my windows, show the shaka sign, because I was on that work line and I know what it's like to be there, to be free from prison and be able to do that in a community. So that was just a shout out to all the guys that was out there.
And they get happy when they see people
What
honking.
day was happening?
People,
Yeah.
the brothers understand that hey, society is saying right on to them for doing
Yeah.
that. But anyway, go back. Yeah, I like this. This is an awesome dynamic right here that we're able to see from the Bevis perspective, how they got to see how other kids had to cope with their parents' dysfunctionality.
the
In a
kids
system.
that the dad was abused to, the dad got arrested
Oh yeah.
because the mom then got proof of it, but they said that the dad said that if you don't choose me and you keep loving your mom.
So
every
you guys
time-
got to see how parents was playing it, playing on Paul
Yes.
games with the kids, right?
That
So
happens a lot.
did that help even further your love for your own parents, knowing that your parents did not have
Were
that kind of
feeding me.
dysfunctionality?
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah,
So
they gave you more appreciation for your mom and dad.
yeah. It was sad though, because the youngest, the boy, he said that, because he showed, it was recent that the dad got arrested, so he showed the bruises at the meeting,
Yeah.
and he said that this is what happened. Daddy said this is what happens when I don't choose right.
Oh.
And the older girl said that I tried to get Daddy away from your brother, but Daddy's too strong. And then
Wow.
she showed the bruises on her, like on the wrist over here.
Right.
And she said that it wasn't, we had to tell Mom because Daddy said he was going to kill us
That's really
if
sad.
we didn't
Wow.
do anything. And they didn't tell the mom because it wasn't the first time that the dad hit them
Hmm.
or did those things. He did it before, but they always said, "Oh, I tripped," or "Oh, I did this. Yeah, I fell."
So that was
Right.
happening when they were still together and
Yes.
married. They just
and
interesting, yeah, that the kids don't rat out the parents.
Yeah.
They're probably
Because,
too scared.
it's that, and then they said that dad said that if you love me, you really love me, you're not gonna tell anyone what happened. You won't tell your mom, you won't tell your teacher, you won't tell anyone what happened. You'll tell them that you fell. And then when it finally came out, they asked their mom, "Do you still love me?" Because dad told us that the reason why he gets to do all this is because you don't love me. And then when they found out and the dad was arrested, the kids were put in therapy, and it helped a little bit. But those two were the ones that, like, they had a helper with them, the little boy, because he was still emotionally like damaged. And they told us this is a severe case. This is what you should be looking out for. If this
Wow.
is happening to you, you need to tell someone, because if it's not dealt with soon enough, very bad things could happen.
It's the kind of stuff you see on the news.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
But after that, they said that now that Daddy is not here, we're happy again,
Hmm.
because we don't get hurt, we don't get yelled at for spilling juice or doing all those things, because Mommy doesn't
For
yell
being
at us.
kids.
Yeah, Mommy
Right.
doesn't yell at us.
I know someone like that. When I was hanging around him and his daughter spilled water, just water.
Mm-hmm.
And she flinched. She was next to me. She flinched. She said, I'm sorry. And I was like, what are you sorry for? She goes, I spilled water. And it was on a table. It wasn't even on anything else. I said, it's okay. I'm going
All
to go
gets
get
spilled,
napkins.
all
And
of
she
that.
looked at me like I was an alien.
Because
Oh.
that's what
Is she
happens.
not mad?
That's
I'm
what
like,
happens.
no. She said, oh, my mommy gets really mad. And I get punished. I have to go in my room. And stuff. I'm like,
Wow.
what?
Or the closet, or
For
the
spilling
belt.
water.
Yeah. It was an accident, you know what I mean? Like,
That's what they do. They condition the kids to think that that's normal until someone says, "Hey, that's not normal," and then they think about it. And then when they confront their parents, the parents say they turn it on them because they're narcissists, and they say, "So it's my fault. You don't love me. Everything that I did for you is what? Nothing."
that's crazy.
I hope those kids are okay.
So going through that whole experience helped you guys, yeah, and understand
It
that.
helped me understand, and it helped me make it to where I could get Keegan to understand that he didn't have to choose sides. It was
Right.
they're still mom and dad. They're just different. I am.
Yeah.
What's interesting is Keegan's older.
But I've
She's
always
the
been taking
younger.
care of him. My whole life.
Because she said she was before Keegan in the
Right.
right?
She said she's
Helping
the
him
first
with
sperm.
his D2, helping
No,
him
but
take his
You
meds.
said, okay, so go talk about that. Like, how was it? What was it like to have a brother born with a heart condition and spend most of your life in the hospital with him?
The teachers did talk to me a lot
About
because it was, okay, what did you do for this weekend? Oh, I went to the hospital for my brother. I went to this, And they asked if everything was okay at the house. Hold on. Because, it must be so hard that you don't have, attention. Your brother gets all of it. But I got, not like I got used to it, but it wasn't, like, out of the norm.
But what did we always try to do for you guys when we would have to go to the hospital?
Whenever we would go out to Pilani, it was, why don't we go and eat lunch by the beach? Or whenever we were in San Diego, it was, we're gonna go to SeaWorld or Disney. We're gonna do this. So it wasn't always bad. I've taken care of Keegan my whole life. And
She was his little nurse.
Mom always tried to make things bring
Fun.
positive.
fun.
Yeah.
There's
And,
not always a bad.
he can say that I never did anything for him.
No, you were his little nurse.
I've had him
Your
Jello.
brother doesn't realize that from before you were 2 years old, you were taking care of him.
I've fed that guy Jello. How many times?
Yeah.
He was he
I've
couldn't eat
been-
anything.
I have a picture of that, of you in the hospital feeding him
Yeah.
after his surgery. And then one time his G-tube was hurting, and the doctor, I think it was like irritated or what, and we went to go check. And the doctor comes in and he was nervous because he's like, they're gonna move it around and they're gonna hurt it, right? And I'm like, okay, but they have to check it. They have to touch it to check it, otherwise they can't fix it.
Right.
And the doctor comes in and Caitlin instantly goes to his stomach and she goes, don't touch my brother, he's sore.
Protective, huh?
It was
She's
like the
protective
cutest thing. And we all laughed, and I'm like,
That's why she's my partner in crime, bro. She's my partner in crime.
Hey man, you need help finding an eco-friendly way to bury your body. I got you.
okay, partner in crime doesn't mean that you do crimes now. Like,
Obviously.
So you use a mulcher, you know, the brand of
See?
for the trees,
See?
and then to get rid of any DNA evidence, diesel.
No, I'm saying that like if you want to get rid of a body, you put 6 feet. Normally, what they do is they put the body,
Whoa,
they bury it. Then 3
Whoa.
feet above that, they put a dead body,
whoa.
huh?
and then an endangered. Not
Wait,
dead
so
body,
that
dead
wait.
animal.
I was gonna say, so the first body is alive?
And then they put an endangered plant so that they look at it and go, oh, I can't
dig it
I
up.
can't dig it up. And then even if they do dig up the plant, they find the dead animal, and then you can go, oh, that's my dead dog,
My dead
died.
pig.
Right.
But I recently learned
Oh
Uh-oh.
boy.
that that an eco-friendly way and a better way to help do things is pre-seed, because then the earth can get the nutrients from the body. So you're helping the
Where's
earth.
she getting all this from?
I have no idea. Not me.
But the plant mulcher into a river. The fish will eat all the evidence.
Or you could just go in the middle of the ocean, like feed fish.
That's what you
As
do.
long as you don't leave identifiable bones.
But for that,
Damage each bone.
there isn't any easy fix for
You know,
that. Pigs.
out of everybody in this vehicle, I'm the only one that been in the prison system. She talking like she.
Pigs. If you put a body in a pig
Mad
pen,
science there, right?
Yeah.
food stuff,
And you thought I did time?
I did. If
Pigs
Todd
will
was
eat-
here, he would say
I don't
she.
think you realize that pigs will eat anything you put
I
in
know
front
that.
of them.
Yeah.
I know that.
Train.
That's a known fact. That's why White Eye had a lot of piggeries. And all the gangsters ran
And
the
a lot of
piggeries.
missing bodies.
Back in the day when pigs escaped their pens and a baby went missing in the house and the door was open, they get your kid.
Now we're talking about pigs eating babies.
But that's what happened. It was a normal thing back then because no one had a lock on their gate for the pig pen. So it was just always open.
Oh, look at this community. Oh, wow.
It's rich people.
It's rich bitches. Like Auntie Blanche said, it's rich bitches. Okay, so talk about maybe I gotta change the subject because you're getting a little bit too
Enthusiastic.
Yeah. It started to make me nervous.
let's call it that.
And I'm the ex-con.
So
I'm nervous around her.
let's talk about
Can't take away any weapons she might have right now.
she don't have weapons. Let's
Passed through to you already.
her individual. You want to talk about your ticks. So Keegan had ticks first. And you used to
That's because Julie never cleaned the house, so you had fleas and ticks inside the house.
Nasty.
ticks.
Nasty.
Oh, you mean TICs, not TICKs.
D-I-C?
How do you spell ticks, Caitlin?
D-I-C.
No, not dick. That's one of her ticks, by the way.
Dick, dick.
That kind of dick is D-I-C-K, by the way. Just what?
It's making me smoke.
What kind of tick?
Look.
She has a smoking tick now. She has a
Huh?
like that. She goes.
Whatever you do, baby, do not pick up that habit. That's a
I
very
told
bad
you I
habit.
can't go back.
First of all, it's
What? What
Bad
do you mean
breath.
bad?
I can't talk.
Have you smoked before?
No.
Then what do you mean go back?
It's a tick. I don't know.
Oh. Man, that would be
that's
like,
a bad habit.
Yeah.
And an expensive habit.
yep.
And if you don't have a job and you pick up that habit, you'll be getting other people to pay for your habits.
Yeah.
What are you gonna be picking rubbish cans?
Ew.
And
But talk about the halava cigarettes.
well, I'm gonna tell you right now, halal was when had cigarettes, they would have butt cans in the backyard, right? And guys would finish the cigarette, not even finish the whole thing, and peel it out and throw it in the butt can. And people would spit in the butt can. There'd be rain. They would get create water in the butt cans, and they get the nasty putrid fuck smell.
Ew.
And there would be guys that would go in there, pick out the butts, and take it back to the cell and dry it out.
And smoke
and
it?
smoke it. Boy, it was
Ew.
nasty.
Ew.
Nasty. You know, guys, gulls and all that spitting inside.
Ew.
Get nasty, bro. I've seen some nasty shit. I see because never have cigarettes. Guys would what was that? Oh, that's
That's the zipper leak.
oh, I could have gone to zipper leak.
Yeah.
That's okay. There's no traffic. There's no traffic.
Yeah.
Good. Guys would kind of peel out, you know, the banana peel
Yeah.
on the inside, the white part. They
Yeah.
would scrape that out and dry them out and smoke that. Orange peels, okay.
How do you smoke that?
Yeah, they dry it. They dry it
Orange
out.
peels are. You can smoke
Stop
orange peels.
touching my hair, John.
Yeah.
You grind. You cut
You
up
know
the
the white,
pieces.
the white
Yeah.
inside the
white.
orange.
Yeah,
peel?
yeah.
It's
Yeah,
supposed to be a
scrape it.
healthier cigarette.
How do you know all these things, child?
Stop asking questions.
Jay, are you concerned
No.
about your brat?
I quit smoking for Aiko because it was causing her headaches.
Yeah. No, are you concerned that
I need
Her-
30
you
years ago.
her mindset, your
need
brat's
you.
mindset?
to stop asking questions. I'm gonna tell
Does
you.
that
I
make
tell
you, Jay? Does that make you worry?
No, I
You don't
am
sleep
a
with one eye
model
open?
citizen. How rude.
I don't know about that. Model
I am a
citizens don't
model
go around.
citizen.
Makes
You
me
know, but you gotta think about it.
makes me scared. Makes me scared.
But in reality, I don't think you should be scared because she rats on herself.
I do.
So like, if she was really like a serial
you can
killer,
ask
Yeah, yeah,
me
yeah,
if
yeah.
I'm not a
Terrible at
very
it.
good liar. You should see me playing poker with Gigi and Mama.
yeah. Oh,
Huh?
oh yeah.
You should see. I don't
You
have
wanna, if she has money and you want to win, hustle with her.
because I'm gonna break easily because I smile when I lie.
Yeah, because when she gets the card that she wants, she goes.
Yeah.
So you already know. Just fold. Just fold. 'cause she
Keegan-
already got something.
Keegan says that I look like a dum dum when I play poker because I smile when I'm trying to lie to him. Because I think I've got him. I think I've won already.
But she's one of those. No, I don't have it. I don't have it. It's like
I
so
don't
obvious.
have the card. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't have the ace.
I don't.
What?
And nobody even asked about the ace. She's like, I don't have an ace. So now we know you have an ace.
I've
She's
never
like,
seen
"What?"
an ace in my life.
She's horrible at it.
So you don't have to worry. Plus, Keegan and I already said if I did a crime, they'd rat me out.
Right.
So how's your life now, baby? You happy where you at in your life?
Yeah, what's it like being independent? 'Cause
Yeah.
away from your parents.
Yes.
at least. Like,
Because I've been getting proud kind feelings reading about, you know, you're able to go to the store by yourself, you're able to buy stuff.
It's
Take care of your
okay,
grandparents.
except for the fact that the person who I'm getting it for is
Is not
batshit
appreciative.
crazy,
And not appreciative, yeah.
not appreciative, grumpy, crazy.
but you get to be free and you get to
Yes,
walk.
it
and
is
stuff.
nice, but if you are doing something and it's inconvenient time for you, it is the best time for her. If
Hey.
you're taking a shit, she wants you to go right now.
You know
So
what
you have to
happens?
Stop mid-fight,
You know what? Ew.
pull your pants up, and go. That's what she wants
That
you to
is
do.
like not. You know what that
So she
reminds
goes
me
out,
of, though?
what's that?
The can, I think.
So she goes out of her way
To
to
make things
inconvenience
inconvenient
you.
for everyone else,
Yes.
yes.
But
Not-
you love her though, right? You know that, right?
Yes. Yes.
That's your grandma.
What if she watches this?
Of
Yes.
course I love her.
Yeah.
That
She
is-
should learn something from it.
That is crazy. I don't know who.
Badass crazy woman.
I
I'm
don't
not.
know.
See, that's so horrible.
I don't know who's saying what. I love her.
See? See?
I love her.
No,
I
but,
love
She's
her
always
and
been
her.
nice.
but that reminded me
She's
of
always been
something.
nice to me. Yeah.
Not that you're doing
No,
it
no,
intentionally.
no. She's nice to you because she wants you to think good of her.
And if she was in public, she has a public face and then she has an inside the house face.
See,
Whoa.
you see the public face. Everyone else sees the inside the house where
I've
she
seen
tells
it
Bubba
inside the house.
to go out of the house and get hit by a truck.
Wow.
The man that took care of her almost all her life. For the last
She-
50 something years.
You see the good person. I see the person who tells her husband that he's not allowed to come into the living room because because of the diaper he's wearing, he peed and it missed and it went onto the cushion, and she's mad because she had to clean that cushion. So he's not allowed in the living room anymore because
Aw.
he peed one time,
Because she
and
never
that-
like changed his diaper. That's
and that was one time too many for her.
Wow.
And it's also the same woman who told me that her 6'4", 260-pound husband had too much food for the day.
Good trophy.
At 4 o'clock in the afternoon, he had too much food for the day. He's all pound. No more. No more.
Okay, you gotta stop talking about her because I have to name the video something, and I'm not naming it.
Two times of her husband.
No,
Roslyn.
no,
Roslyn.
no. We're not
That's your
doing
busy?
that. When you get old, and you gotta remember now. she
Put
had-
me in a home. If
No.
I'm doing things like that, put me in a home.
No, but listen.
And then
You
bury
have
me.
to remember that her
When I get
brain
old in a
is
few
peppered.
years, put me in a wheelchair, push me downhill, and just let me go.
Her,
Whoa.
her brain was
I
peppered
get
with
that.
strokes. Are you listening to
Yes,
me?
and I'm trying to be as nice to her as I can.
Her brain is completely different.
But
girl.
she will have me spend $60 on her lunch and snacks and sugar.
I don't think she's listening. What's she
No.
say?
And then I will spend
They're both not.
$15 on a lunch, and she will tell me that I need to stop being so expensive.
Right.
I get it. She
The next time she says that, what you should say is, that maybe the next time you should go get your own lunch.
I swear I said we were gonna stop talking about it.
You
Okay.
said, and you asked me how I'm doing over there. It's fine as
Okay.
long as she's in a good mood.
Okay, so question asked and answered. What I was trying to say was that reminded me of something. Not that he does it on purpose, and not that he's going batshit crazy, but talking about timing, right? Stop whispering back there. So it's when I go into the store and he's in the truck, it never fails. Like sometimes the line is long, sometimes there's one person but they take forever, you know, or whatever. Sometimes I'll get a brain idea, whatever, and I'll do my own little mini fire drills in there because I'm like, oh, since I'm here, I should just pick up this and this so we don't have to go to another store, you know,
Right.
whatever.
Like
But-
you did yesterday.
Right, but let go over
It's a
here.
tick. Hold on. Stop.
But it never fails. I have my hands full, or I'm in the middle of getting the money out for the register, and he'll call me. He'll be like, "Baby, where you stay?" Like
He's on.
literally I'm trying to answer the phone, thinking, what if something's happening? And then I'm trying to get my money out, and I'm trying to
Must
balance everything. You know, I'm like, it never fails.
Patience.
So that's timing. I don't
Why you take
know
so long?
because
Next time, if you go to Walmart, order it through the Walmart app, and it's going to be ready for you right away. You don't even have to go in the store.
Maybe if
No.
you just didn't.
no,
take
because I want to
forever.
pick my own shit. What if they pick like something that somebody
What if they
touched,
picked the first box instead of the box behind it?
right? Or the third box,
Exactly. That first box is damaged.
right? Because it's been touched. Like,
Exactly. You want the
Don't
box.
touch my box.
You want
Everybody
my box.
touches everything. You know how many people go inside?
no, but you want the product all the way in the back.
yes.
Well, the one that's closer to the expiration date, because nobody reaches the end.
Yeah.
No, the ones in the front are closer to expiration. If you dig in the back, they're like longer life, longer shelf life. See? So timing. So what else is that? I must do something too. Timing.
Drugs.
When
Not
you-
use only drugs. Don't do that.
I just gotta wait 100 million minutes for you to make a decision.
No, it's not 100 million minutes.
100
It's-
million minutes, but I gotta wait.
2 seconds away from a cutoff, he's like, "Do you want to go here? Yes or no? I gotta turn." He's like, "Oh, never mind. Too late. this seatbelt.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
You know why? Because my mom, she was like that. My mom be like,
how did it make
like,
you feel when she was like that?
Drugs.
it was just a thing that I would have to accept, and so I kind of adapt that. So my mom would be eating something, right? Say she's eating something,
Okay.
like maybe a hamburger steak,
Okay.
right? And she's not finishing them, and then she goes, "Dimon, you want any of these? If I ever say this, kind of think about it. She, okay, you don't want it." And she'll just offer it to somebody else, and I'll be
Wonder
like,
you're like
"Fuck, I wanted some.
See,
I wanted some of that."
Okay, but so what if you
You know
say
what I mean?
yes and you take it but you don't finish it?
Yeah,
Then
Then-
you get lickings for not finishing it.
yeah. She might not.
See?
She might say, "Well, you never really wanted it." No, but that's why I'm that kind of. My mindset is,
Right.
if I gonna offer you something, well, make up your mind that if you want to. I'm offering it because I'm trying to give it to you,
But there's
right?
a difference.
I'm really intending. My intent is
Yes.
to give it to you. I wouldn't offer somebody something that I have no intent on giving. Hey, they're buying.
But
You know what I mean?
right.
If I'm
But I-
offering it to you, all I like is people be,
But
you know,
decisive, yes. I
decisive.
know.
Yeah.
But at the same time,
Indecisive people fucks my head up.
I've offered you a lot of things at home. Like, do you want this or this? And you're like, no, I want that. And no, you know what? I'll take that. So like
But-
you're in, but it makes a difference if you're talking about food versus 2 seconds away from a cutoff. You know, and
Oh,
we
yeah,
even
or
when
if you're at home, because when you're at home, you're not like you gotta be anywhere anytime, right?
yeah, like,
But if you're on the road,
You gotta
okay,
go.
I'm gonna pass over here.
and
Yeah.
he did that to me in Seattle, like in the freaking, like I didn't even have my GPS out, and we're like 2 seconds away from the cutoff.
Oh
in
wait,
Seattle.
okay. This is something that Jay and I share
What is that?
against you.
What is
A
that?
knife.
Is that sometimes you can be the worst co-pilot.
You said
You
I'm
will
the best.
you will
co-pilot.
get us driven into a gang-related.
No, that's not.
community
I ended
or-
up in Compton.
See?
But
See?
why?
I ended up in Compton
Why did you end up in
Because you're
Compton?
slow to
because
the
the
draw.
co-pilot was
Yeah.
confuzzled.
No, because
Wait,
She
hey,
was looking at the map upside down.
we ended up in a freaking ghetto because you sent us to the
But
ghetto.
you see what I mean? Like we're on the freeway already, and the whole time from San Diego till we get to LA.
Somebody
he's like-
raising her hand.
No, he's like, no, I
Someone got a
got it.
story. Look.
No, he goes, wait, Kaylin. He goes, no, I know where I'm going. I know where I'm going. Then we get to LA. We
Oh my
we
gosh,
can
you gotta
see the
explain
numbers,
herself.
right? Because we get you can
Somebody
see
in their
the sign.
feelings. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Hey,
We
hey,
can
hey,
see the
I had
sign.
that
Hey,
experience.
hey, hey, look
and-
at the feelings.
Then
And
you
me
know
and Jay
what?
never
Y'all
did.
can be your own co-pilots. And don't ask me for help. Because when you can see the sign right there suddenly after I know where I'm going, I know where I'm going. And wait, do we take the 101 or the 110? 101 or 110? I'm like, you said you knew where you were going. So then he's like, I think it's the 110. We take the
That's
110.
your story?
And then we end up in Compton.
That's your story?
Yes.
You sticking to that story?
Yes. And the Washington one, I
Bruh.
did not have a GPS. We were on the freeway already, and you said, I'm hungry. Let's find a place. So he's like, what's around here? What's around here while we're on the freeway? It's changing every 5 seconds. I'm like, what the hell? Pull over somewhere then. Take a cutoff and then let me find something.
Yeah,
He's like, we'll just find something.
I gotta commend you. You actually remembered the difference between the 101 and the 110.
I knew exactly because it was not my fault. Because
It was your
And then
fault.
now we know it's the 101, right?
It was
Because
your
I
fault.
will never forget. 110
Hey,
takes you to
babies,
Compton.
raise your hand.
Okay, what?
I was trying to defend you here.
Okay, defend me.
Those kind of co-pilots are the ones that get you adventures
It's not,
and
that's not defending me, Tyler. It's not.
You're taking us on a journey. So Jay and I were right. You're just taking us on a journey.
You are taking us to a place we've never been before.
So to Caitlin's credit, are you ever going to forget going to the ghetto areas, or is that a story that we can say that that was
You
like a
can
great
tell
memory.
people, hey, I've been to a ghetto area. It was horrible, but you've been there.
You've been to
Your
Renton.
life was on the line.
My life was
Went
not on the
there.
We were in
It-
Renton.
Okay, get ready. Get ready, guys.
The what? The what?
You guys gonna jump out with mom. You guys will go. Mom's gonna take you guys on a Huakai
Oh, we're going
in the federal
on an
building.
excursion. Get ready.
I
Oh,
Just
this.
slip us on.
already have.
God, then block off this road over here. Gotta go back
Yeah,
around
like
all
the
of it.
last
We gotta
time.
go all the way around.
Yeah.
Gotta go with that North
Look,
Street.
you made me take off
Yeah.
my seatbelt.
Yeah, it's gonna be a minute because we gotta go all the way around. Well, look them, the pipe down, look them down.
Right, you see
Two
what he's
cops over
doing?
there.
You see this? You see?
I don't see nothing.
He's
See what? Mom, why don't you fix your?
the
Hey, the law,
harassment.
seatbelt law.
Yeah, the
Regular
law
ticket.
says that you have. Yeah. It's against the law.
Harassment. Stop. Harassment. Look, and
It's
she's.
not
I'm
harassment.
sorry. Hold
Not
on.
harassment.
Just wait a little bit and
You
it'll
are
stop.
not sorry.
It'll stop after a while.
I'm gonna have a slap your face tick.
She gonna hit me.
I'm suddenly gonna develop Tourette.
Mom,
She gonna hit me. Oh, you're gonna catch it like Makana?
mom,
That's what McConnell said.
you're
didn't wanna-
you're abusing my J and my baby.
He's harassing me. He was pulling my seatbelt so I couldn't put
That's
it on.
right.
Proof.
Where's your proof?
Yeah, where's your proof?
The video.
I didn't
I
show
didn't see
it.
nothing on the
Replay the video.
Yeah.
I didn't show it because I
Replay
watched.
the
I
video.
watched to make sure. I didn't do
See
it.
the craziness of our family?
See, look,
Where's the
look.
video?
See,
Led
the
by
video?
mom.
see, look.
You're just
You can't see
moving back
nothing.
and
You
forth.
can
You're
see
You
just-
can't see nothing.
We don't see nothing.
You're crazy.
Yes.
You're
I'm
See?
going by
crazy.
myself.
No.
Mom, you gotta show them what you do.
It's just filing.
Yeah,
Wheelie,
but
wet
but
wheelie.
no, they get to.
Give your mom a word.
Look, wait, let me
Or
just
you give me a wet willy, I'm gonna say.
let me just say this.
That's your mom's
Isn't
favorite.
the clerks at the office really nice,
In federal,
friendly?
yes.
right?
Federal,
You guys got
yes.
your IDs? You got your
Listen,
ID,
You
baby?
don't need your ID.
No, for going the federal building.
You don't need your ID.
Oh yeah? What, they don't
Oh,
ask for your ID anymore
No.
when you go through the security?
Oh yeah, you're right.
Come on, man. See, you see what I mean? You would have took them on a journey. They would have been not prepared.
When's the last time you went to file over there? It's always
It doesn't
get up,
matter.
baby.
I remember that you have to have your ID.
Okay, hold on.
Kaylin, do you have your ID?
You got your ID, Jay?
Yes.
All right.
Hold on, last
You
time I
actually
had
have
to go
it?
to
So
the
just get them ready because you guys got to go through the
You
security
still have
gate.
to take it
Yeah.
out. It's my ID. They just need the ID.
Just take your ID out.
Yeah, just
You're
have that
allowed to
ready.
take your wallet. That's another thing. You know when I go file papers, somebody's calling, but when you file, don't.
Who's that?
I don't know. But when you file papers, and then you have to use the bathroom, in the women's bathroom, there is no place to put papers. So when I don't use the bathroom there, and then we leave, and I go, I gotta go shishi. He's like, "Hello, you were right there. Why didn't you go?" I'm like, because there's no place to put
No,
papers.
but the federal buildings bathrooms is clean.
It doesn't
bathroom.
matter if it's clean. Where am I gonna put
Put
this
them
when
on
I
the
gotta
ground.
pull my? Ew! The ground
It's
sometimes.
clean.
Nasty.
No, listen.
It's
Right
clean.
between the
Listen.
girls.
They keep it clean.
Listen.
Fold it in half right between the girls.
People splash water on the ground, so I'm gonna be ruining paperwork. I can't put on the ground. So you know what I do? I'm talented. I stick it in my shirt and I roll up my shirt like this and I bite it.
What about an armpit?
See that? No, because I
Hold it in half
can't
and
wipe
hold it with your
myself.
armpit.
I can't.
But
I'm
walk
not a
up-
boy.
We're
What
gonna,
about the left hand? The left hand side. Why does everything have to be on the right hand
You
side?
see
Yeah,
this
see?
harassment that that's why you wanted to do a
I'm bringing you
video.
options. I'm not trying to be a dick.
I've already explored the. Oh
Dick.
boy.
Dick?
Dick.
She has
Eat a
an
dick.
interesting. Eat a dick.
Eat a dick.
And then she's like, no, I didn't mean that.
You probably shouldn't. You might get diseases.
Uh huh. By eating, if
Plus-
you eat a dirty dick, yes.
Plus, mom says not to eat people. So, okay.
You
Yeah,
have
I
to be
want to
told not to
see.
eat.
Hold on, let me look down there and see if this whole entire road is
It's
blocked
upsetting.
off.
Nothing's coming out. Here.
Wait, then stop wasting
It's gonna
tissue.
be hard to get on that Halikowila Street.
No. Yeah, there's a smaller road
Queen.
that comes in.
Ah!
Yeah, no, you don't see him.
She's
You'll see.
invisible shanking me.
Next lesson. You're
See,
supposed to make
I
the
think I'd rather have you do the eat a dick.
eat a dick. Eat a
Bruh.
dick.
Eat a big dick.
P-U-S-S-Y.
You don't need to have Keegan's dick.
Dick. I don't have to have any of his.
Guess what, Caitlin? Guess what?
What?
Fainting goat.
Hey, you might have to put your seatbelt on because there's a lot of policemen out there.
You're gonna have a fainting goat ticket. I'm gonna leave your ass in the car. So now you need to get up. Get up now. Dad can help you get up.
She can get it.
Tickle her.
Bruh.
She get up.
Can I bite you?
Stop.
Can I bite
No.
you? Can I bite you?
No.
Can I do it?
You can't bite me. You can't smell me. She had like a sniffing tick.
I do. It's still a tick.
She
I did
would-
smell you earlier.
She would always like smell me.
I like to smell mom's
What
armpit.
the-
What is that?
A dick.
What?
No,
What?
what is that, Caitlin?
A dick.
Identify it. But it's
Hi,
quiet.
brother.
No, you know, some are like, we have no problems with gays, lesbians,
girl
whatever
boy.
you want to be. But the problem is, some
Whoa,
of them get
whoa,
really
let the
upset.
go.
They're gazelles. Some of them get really upset when you don't identify them how they identify themselves.
Well,
And it's like,
I-
well, what the fuck
Mom.
is it? Like,
I
Right?
identify
I'm
as
trying
an
to work
attacker
with you
dick.
here.
yeah, you
Let me
gotta
know.
give us something, you know.
Man, it's just their personal feelings. Who gives a fuck?
But I mean,
Huh.
you know, it's like,
It's not right or
sometimes
wrong.
you call them tita and they're really a boy.
Right.
Or
I
sometimes
identify as an
you
attack
call them,
helicopter.
hey man, and they're like, oh my
Do you hear
god,
that,
I'm a
Mom?
girl, right? Like,
Yeah.
So we gotta know what to, like, ow.
Want to
we gotta-
respect everybody.
Yeah,
Identify people
Right.
how they want
like
to be
he says
identified.
he identifies as a girl.
I identify as a girl. I'm a girl.
I identify as an attack helicopter.
Trump's attack helicopter? What the fuck is even that?
If a guy wants, you know what, you can be gay. If you want to be a guy, then look between your legs.
Okay, here we go, guys. We get it ready.
Tuck and roll. Oh.
We'll resume this,
If I come back with less
This-
people,
yeah.
it's not me.
bro.
She's
Okay.
threatening me.
You will come back with my people.
Is this
This
Richard
my
Street?
people.
It's a dick. It's
This
dick
is
street.
Mililani Street.
Is it on it?
It's dick street.
Wrong person.
It's
It's
dick.
not-
No, it is Richard Street.
It's
It's
not even.
the-
Mililani was the other one.
The popos are still there.
Dick
Okay,
street.
here we go. You guys going on a Hawaii to the Federal Building,
This is the
Nice.
easiest.
350 Alamoana
This
Boulevard.
is the easiest filing ever.
Kalani Anaole is the namesake of Prince Kuhil.
Unlock.
Wait, go ahead, baby.
Ah. Oh, okay. I don't have my phone. Talk about me.
All right, that's our crazy family, and we will resume when they return. All right, aloha.